Hey friends and family at Grace Lutheran PSL, it's great to be with you, and it's our fall voters meeting. It's September voters meeting, but we're not really voting on it, so it's just a meeting. It's kind of informational meeting. Well, that's what we are. I'm giving you like the pastor perspective here, and then we have Lee and Kevin here in a second are going to give their perspective there from the president and the treasurer. So I just have a couple things I want to talk to you about. First off, in our Saturday emails, by the way, there are Saturday emails. They have all the information for the worship service coming forward. It comes out on Saturday plus something. If you don't receive those emails, let us know, or they're in your junk folder. If you would like to receive emails and you're not getting them, either let us know in the office or sign up for them on the homepage of gracelutheranpsl.com. Anyway, on the Saturday emails, we are starting to give the attendance numbers for the service. The reason for this is a lot of people have talked to me and they're like, oh man, we would really like to come back and we'd really enjoy that, but we're worried. We're worried that there are too many people. We don't want to be turned away if there's too many people here. We understand that the limit's 40 in the sanctuary at any given time. Yeah, I've heard that. And so we want to empower you by giving you as much information as we can. So those attendance numbers are there so you can make a good, informed decision on which worship service you go to and which one you would enjoy going to. So you can see those. And then I also include the streaming numbers just so the church can feel pretty good about itself because our streaming numbers look good. It looks lately we've had about 50 people kind of recently numbers between the two services in person, and then streaming has between 70 and 80 a week. Those are incredible numbers. Thank you so much for supporting us. But we want to give you that so that you can make your best decision that you can. Also, if you need assistance for any reason, if you are having financial difficulties or you know someone that is, please let us know. We'd love to be able to help them out. Also, if you have to go to the hospital for any reason, the hospitals are kind of vacillating still on who can visit and who can't. If you would like a visit, please ask your nurses, and if it's appropriate for someone like me to come and visit. Even if I can't, let us know that you were in the hospital. We'd love to be able to pray for you and at least let you know that you are part of our community here. We are continuing to call people every week. We have Diane and Linda call everyone every week. And so that if you have any needs, you can know that you get a call from them. If you don't answer your phone, they leave a message. So thank you so much for all the support that you've given to Grace Lutheran Church during these times. It has meant the world to me. It's meant the world to the leaders here at the church. And I know that there are so many people that are able to watch online and be here that really appreciate it too. So thank you again so much for being a great body of Christ here in Port St. Lucie. And now we'll hear from Lee and Kevin as they talk about what else is going on in the church. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great week.
Hi, Grace. Kevin and I are here this morning to basically discuss with you what we went over at our last board meeting. Normally in September, we would have our voters meeting. It's not been normal, has it, Kevin?
Hasn't been normal, but we want to make sure everybody stays informed, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if we can't have a voters meeting, we're going to do the next best thing, right?
Yep. So here we are to tell you what's new. Hopefully in December, we'll be able to have our regular voters meeting. Go ahead, Kevin.
And at that time, we get to elect our new members of council as well as the year-end budget and the new year budget at the same time.
So we will keep you busy.
And informed.
Informed is the right word. Kevin, would you like to tell us how we're doing with the building?
Well, I'll tell you, we got some wonderful pictures of the building that hopefully Pastor Chris will be able to share with you as we talk here a little bit. We're moving along kind of a turtle's pace the past month. August was a little slow because parts and supplies are kind of hard to come by right now, and so things were slowed down a little bit, but they are picking back up, and the inside, all the rough-ins have been approved, and they're ready to start putting up drywall coming up here soon in the next few weeks, as well as the roof will be going on. And then after the roof is on, then the landscaping comes in, and we're still on schedule pretty much for middle of December being finished, we're hoping for.
But we're moving.
But we're moving. And as far as raising the money, our Remember the Future campaign, the notorious campaign that was started on the Sunday we closed down.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, even though it was closed down, the paperwork shows that we had over $150,000 of pledges from our members here at Grace Lutheran Church for over the next 3 years. $150,000.
That's a lot of money.
Even though we haven't really seriously reached out and said, can you please give? And I want to tell you, of that $150,000 of pledge money, that came from 25 giving units in the congregation, or about 40 people. So we still got another 80, 90 people in the congregation that have not yet really pledged, and we have the pledge cards here. And as things lighten up a little bit, we're going to get back moving on that.
I'm sure when things start getting back to normal and people are feeling a little safer and a little surer,
Absolutely.
the money will come in.
And we also have another 7 members and about another 4 or 5 non-members that have given, saying, I can't make a pledge, but here's some money to help out with that project.
That's always helpful.
So when we look at the finances for the new building, we have $150,000 pledged. Of that, about $42,000 has come in from those pledges already. But a total of $57,000 has come in cash-wise to help pay for the new building, to help keep the mortgage down when we finally finance it, but also furniture,
Aha.
tables, chairs. Pastor needs a desk.
A new one?
Probably.
Okay.
The egg cartons are wearing out, though, the old one.
Absolutely.
So some of the, we also need the money to help furnish the new building. Kitchen, we're going to want some nice things in the kitchen. But I also
Secretary's
heard,
office?
Yes. And the nice thing is that ACC is going to help with a lot of the supplies for the kitchen. So I understand you have a committee set up to help work at that, right?
Yes, I've asked Patty and Augustine, and I don't remember the other 2, but they're working hard.
They're working hard. If they have any questions, they could talk to Patty Williams in the
Yes,
church
Patty
office.
Williams would be the person to contact.
Because she's got the color
Well, Patty's the decorator,
She's
so
the decorator.
I passed the torch to her.
And I passed the divider wall to her too. I says, you need to make sure the colors match because we want to make sure something works. So that's where we're at with the building. Hopefully while we were chit-chatting, Pastor has put up some pictures of what it looks like on the inside and how it's going to be has changed over the past few months. And we're really looking forward to getting that building finished by the end of the year and moving forward with it. So it's been wonderful. Now, as far as finances for the church, you all out there have been wonderful. You've kept your contributions up for the most part, and we are keeping our bills paid. We have money in the bank to keep paying the bills and keeping the pastor paid, as well as on the new building. So all of those are doing fine. And if anybody wants a copy of the finances, I always produce the finances, and we have plenty of photocopies if you'd like one, or send us an email.
Yeah, or call me, or
And-
see me after services or whatever.
And we'll send you a copy of the financial statements as they are as of September. By the way, I came in early today. We're recording this on September the 2nd.
Yes.
I came in early today to make sure everything balanced, and guess what?
It balanced.
It balanced with the bank, it balanced with the computer, it balanced with the statements, so it's balanced.
Kevin is such a whiz.
So we have those available for you. Also in the month of September, we want to send out financial statements to everybody so that we make sure we got
Review
everything
it.
correct. Because guess what? Somebody's husband, not to mention whose, contributed $12 for a catechism a couple weeks ago, and he didn't put on there what it was for, but I took a good guess.
I wrote the check.
Oh,
My
okay.
fault.
I'd rather say Gene did it, but it's more fun that way. But anyway, we do ask that when you send monies in, if you would please mark on it or let us know what it's for, so we make sure it gets in the right spot.
And your number, if you
Your number
know.
would be really nice, but
Yeah.
I can do without the number as long as I know where it's supposed to go to for what fund. Is it to pay the electric bill, to help our friends in need, because we are still collecting money for our friends in need.
Yeah, CareNet and
CareNet as well,
Sarah's
and
Kitchen.
Sarah's Kitchen. So we are still collecting monies for those, and we have members in our own congregation that have needs.
Right.
So we want to make sure those are met, as well as something came up with Sarah's Kitchen. I found out the other day they're looking at buying a van to deliver their food and stuff.
Wow.
So, we have,
Maybe we should think
those
little
as well.
money that way.
Absolutely. And Grace has been a wonderful supporter of the community all these years, and we want to stay that way. And thanks to you, we have been able to do that.
Absolutely to you.
So if you need a copy of the financial statements, email us, call us, and we'll send you a copy by email, or stop in a church and we'll have a copy available.
Right. Also, if you have any questions at all about what's going on, I will be here next week during the normal communion time. You can stop in, ask your question. If I can't answer it, I'll get you an answer.
That's absolutely, or she'll pass you over to Gene and he'll come up with any kind of
Yeah.
answer for you.
Yeah.
Gene's good at answers. But we do want to remind you, Wednesdays are communion, Thursdays are Bible studies. And the fact that we're having this little conversation with all of you over the internet right now is simply because we're still not able to meet as a big group and we know many of you don't want to get together in a big group. So this is our September's voters meeting in a way. We don't have any important information that has to be voted on this month.
Right. So we'll wait till December.
We'll wait till December. But we don't want anybody to feel like they're being left out.
No, not at all, because we need you all. We miss you all. We can't wait to hug each other at the front door.
Oh, I miss those hugs.
But I think that's about it, right, Ken?
That's as far as I know, that's it.
Okay, so hopefully we'll see you soon. Hopefully we'll be able to have a few more people in, and we'll get back to normal soon. God bless you all, and we love you.
Take care.